for Cincinnati.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. He was seemingly in control the entire game. His defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just.
Cincinnati Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws are going to end in a touchdown or turnovers. We had a couple of both by the end of the loss. Don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And for Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
From the gun, a run for Henry. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Running once more with Henry. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away. And goes into the nickel set, third down.
And it's third down.
Another run for Henry. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 44.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Go play action on first down. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Another Baltimore first down. A gain of 12.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Out of the gun, Henry. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Setting him on the dive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal.
Henry. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Ravens.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. And we will get a look at their 6th-year signal caller.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
36-yard line.
Completed over the And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another Bengals first down.
First down, play action. Throw left side, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
1 yard gain. Brings up
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 30-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
That's on target to Pierce. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Bengals first down.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. The drive begins with Henry. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
The draw now. This is Henry. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
And the Baltimore first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Ravens.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Second down now, 7 to go.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 26-yard line.
Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
It's a gain of 6.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Jump off Popeye's back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Complete to number 85.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Down at the 9-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Blown back, gets the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Hits the slant. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Ravens 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Throwing off the play fake. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Working now from the gun. That's incomplete on second down. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds a man right side. And this one does not go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Results in a 4th down.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Breaks the tackle. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They're going play action. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
And the Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Baltimore.
Quick throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6. At the Bengals 37-yard.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's got him down to the 30 before going out. All set now. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
We'll give right side to Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Dropping back to throw. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Ravens cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got a first to begin the fray. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's got Pierce. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Throughout check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with the homeboys.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Working on 1st down. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Takes the second down snap. Complete out to the right side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, play action. Looking to his fullback now. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. Throwing it again here. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. George Pickens, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down for 26-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37. Going now on first down. Picking slant route complete. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down here at the 16. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 16-yard line.
It's on the top. The ball's out. He lost it. The Ravens pick it up. There he goes. Right sideline. And Baltimore finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Handoff now from the gun. And in just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
All the left side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Jukes away from 1. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Ravens are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Dive play straight ahead. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 3. First down.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They gain 11 on that play.
That's another.
And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Handoff headed right to Henry. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill in the Bengals territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Now 2nd and 6.
Going with King Henry here. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Ravens first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short. He'll try to do it himself. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal, Baltimore.
They'll run here with Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Setting up to throw. Throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third.
Now looking to throw. Sheds up a rusher.
Big loss on the play. It's now 4th and goal.
On 4th now. On comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Luke knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals and this running back headed back out for a new series. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
4 yards.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
He's going to throw this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground and
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to run for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Namdi Matabike making that stop.
At the 46-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing off the play fake. Cut out left. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward. Brought down inside the opposing 30.
That's good.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Dumped off to his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
To number 6.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's a pickup of 9. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
10 at the 11-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
Bengals 35.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. They'll throw to begin this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for George Pickens.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Motion the tight end over. From the gun on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, looking for options. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Bengals returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. It's him on the in route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 1st and 10 from the 43. Pass play now. Connecting on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
That's good for the Bengals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Ravens make the recovery. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. The left side caught by Andrews. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash.
A 42-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And he's gonna make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Throwing now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Going back, it's the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
That's another.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
more yards.
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. They go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. A very short kick here from the right half. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits and a 2-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kick.
Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
48-yard line.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. They give right side to Henry. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Into traffic, complete! And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
to the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On 4th down, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time Well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. To throw here on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Pass play on first and 10. Continuing to move past the 45. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And this one doesn't go far. This is second and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
He was taken down behind the...
Here he goes, third and long. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
48. Ravens 34.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Escapes the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Henry gets it here to start the drive. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Second down, looking for options. Into the hands of Pickens. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Going now on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
For George Pickens, incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Back to throw now. Hits him on the out route. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
14 yards.
They are throwing it again. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Intended for Derrick Henry. Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing again on second and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. Yeah, that makes it 4th down.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal.
Luke knocks it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer. But I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bengals ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They go play action on 1st down. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd down pass play coming. Cut out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 18-yard line.
Bill's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing it again here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. 2nd and goal back to all the way up to the 14 here.
Now 2nd and goal at the 14-yard line.
I'll throw it. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. It's Henry on the counter. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running once more with Henry. And he's nearly going to get the 1st down, Brock. It looks like this one makes it up to about the 21-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. This time he's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
The 23-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Going back to that Pickens well again. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space, and he catches out of it.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
A 28-yard gain. And a Raven first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Sticking to the air here. Gets this one to Andrews. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bengals' 28-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds a man right side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3rd interception thrown, Brock. That last one costed them what looked to be a very good drive.
Yeah, I could put this offense, frankly, at a breaking point when it comes to this passing game. The turnovers have just been a consistent problem. And that last one really stings because it kept points off the board.
Brings up 2nd
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Another carry for him. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Looking in the air here. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, no, they did it yet again. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Caught near the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They're running the option, short side. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They'll work against the blitz. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals score up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals lead by 15 now.
55. Ravens 40.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. T.J. Turner comes up with it. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and very short. Looking to pass. He's running with it. Oh, he loses the football. And the Ravens make the recovery. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Gets him on the in route. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. He'll look to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Bengals capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a throw. Hits him on the out route. Into enemy territory and the yard at most from the 1st. That brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
from the contact.
They're out now, ready to punt it.
4th down.
And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. That one's caught on the left sideline. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Tight end in motion right.
43-yard line.
Flying down the middle of Henry. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at their ready to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To throw here on 1st down. Still has some space inside the 35. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
23 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
Running back sent in motion. Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, the football's loose. But I think Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Going back to that Pickens well again. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Sticking to the air here. Drop this one down for Henry. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Now pressure coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Makes the score. Bengals 55. Ravens 47.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. It looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Quick throw is caught. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals. Commanding 14 points. Now in the 4th. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals lead by 15 now.
Bengals 62. Ravens.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's a gain of 5.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Ravens trail by 15. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A 3-yard pickup. brings up second
Mentioning the
and
tight
7
end now.
at the 44-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Andrews snags another one. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down.
First down, play action. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Bengals get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
Taken down at his own 7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Back to the well again. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.